considered the first center of Vietnam, Asia, and on the world. And the sponsor for center every year is Leipzig. Did you know Leipzig? Yeah, Leipzig.
I don't know.
Them from Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And the function and mission of the center is the rescue and restoration and research behavior ecologies and for successful reproduction in the captivity. After that, we need back them to the nature. And did you know in Vietnam have about 26 species and subspecies of primate, but inside the center we take care about 14 species and subspecies of about 170 individuals. That's good have about 12 species has for successful reproduction in the captivity. And do you know every animals came here from illegal hunting by humans and success of mankind. For example, they eating meat, they eat medicine and keep us a pet. And the species favorites in the center are the rare species and endemic species, and they are break up with extinction. And do you know in Vietnam have three families: the monkey families, loris families, and gibbon families. But loris families they are active during at night because now you cannot be seen. And in the monkey families they have a langur group and macaque group, but you cannot be seen macaque group in the sanctuary because that is a common species and they live in the nature, have many in the nature. And for the langur group, you can be seen about 7 species and subspecies of total about 10 species present in Vietnam. And general feature of langur group, they have a long tail, very long, longer than body, because the them tail like a rubber when they're moving. And in the langur group, they have a black langur and duck langur. Duck langur, we are called the 5-color langur because on the body they have different 5-color hairs. And black langur, they have a white tips on the head, but duck langur they don't have.
Okay.
And langur, they live in a group because the cycle of langur is a natural condition from about 20 years old, but in the captivities maybe maximum about 25 years old. And pregnancy period for langur from 6 to 6.5 months, and the productive cycle about 1.5 years. And do you know primate as a mammal because they are give birth and private, they are private condition. Condition, yeah, everywhere, every year. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So they keep to themselves.
And the gibbon families are the most intelligent of primate in Vietnam. They don't have a tail, but they have long and strong arm. Long strong arm because they are moving by hand, and they have a hand, finger, and now like structure human.
Okay.
Different for the langur, the gibbon, they live in a family. Maximum for about 7 individuals for one family because the cycle life of gibbon is a natural condition from 35 to 40 years old, but in the captivities maybe to 50 years old. And pregnancy period for gibbon from 7 to 7.5 months, and productive cycle about 2.5 years. And the langur it only live, but gibbon it live and fruits and vegetable.
Mm.
Yeah, like the turtle,
Yeah.
like the turtle. Like the I'm sorry. Okay, I forgot. I told you already. Yeah. Okay, and now I saw some species in the center here. We are going around.
Okay.
The first, that is the Delacroix Langer. That is the endemic species of Vietnam.
With the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a white
Yeah.
pattern on their head. Yeah. And on the body, they have a black color hairs, but from hip to think, they have a white color hairs, look like the short trousers.
Yeah.
We are called the white short slinger, and they distribute in areas. And the north in Vietnam, you can see them at Cúc Phương National Park.
Oh,
The
okay.
lowland areas, far from here about 25 kilometers, and the Hannan province on the limestone mountain. Yeah. They live in the nature maximum about 350 individuals because as you said rightly, they are critically endangered.
Wow.
Yeah. And do you know for every baby langer, new was born in, they have a yellow color hairs, but through about 1.5 years they
Wow.
change black color hairs or five color langer.
Yeah.
And the chicken singing.
Very nice.
The baby he was born in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
They look like human. The mama had baby.
Yeah. It's cute.
Yes.
Nó tự đẻ có cần người giúp không chị?
Hầu hết là nó tự nhiên thôi em.
Vâng.
Có trừ khi mà trong điều kiện nuôi nhốt mà khó quá thì con người hỗ trợ thôi.
Vâng.
Bởi vì là cái mục đích chính của trung tâm đấy là tái thả về tự nhiên, cho nên người ta hạn chế tối đa cái việc can thiệp
Vâng.
gần gũi với con người. Yeah, the baby you was born in, they have a yellow color hairs, yeah, like that. About 1.5 years, they change black color hairs. Yeah. When will they adult? They
Đến
have
giờ
the
chưa?
white color, white socks color. The kid been singing.
She go for lunch.
Hungry.
Hungry.
Like the human, they eat 3 meals per day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. The low-risk families. The low-risk family is very small, but they are active during at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat insects and the mostly fish on trees gum. Yeah. Yeah. They are very lazy. And another. Some people they call it the lazy monkey.
Lazy.
Yeah, lazy monkey. Cái hoa này đẹp thế kìa.
Vâng.
Cái này mà trồng lên
Quả nó màu đỏ. Quả màu đỏ.
Đẹp lắm đấy.
Trồng làm cảnh rất là đẹp, không biết có độc không chị nhỉ?
Không, cái đấy không độc.
They're very active.
Yeah, that is the look langer. Look langer. We are call it the different. We are call it the 5 color langer, and this is the brown pink look langer. Yeah. The distributions areas the south in Vietnam. And they live in the nature maximum about 1,500 individuals.
It's not much.
To 1,500 to 1,800 individuals. And the baby was born in the captivities about 1 year ago.
Oh, he
Yes,
was.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Rescued.
Yeah.
Born in captivity.
Did you know the duck langer? They're moving inside the nature very slow because they eat the hunting them.
Yeah, okay.
They're hunting them. And
đây là trà vá chân xám ấy
Đây
chị.
là trà vá chân xám này. Anh Great Sonic được lên rồi. Cái này mà đọc nhanh rồi nhiều khi hay bị tuột lắm.
Líu lưỡi.
This is the Chapa langur. We are called the golden hat langur. Yeah, this is the endemic species of Vietnam and endemic species of Chapa Island. Chapa Island near Hạ Long Bay. And they last in the nature maximum about 70 individuals.
70.
Yeah, 70 individuals because that is the most extensive in Vietnam. The primate in Vietnam.
Nó đang bắt cháy.
Đang bắt cháy bất dạy như nào? And this is the hạt trưởng langur. The hạt trưởng langur. The distribution, the middle of Vietnam. The less in the nature, about 3,000 individuals. And the baby, you was born in the captivities about 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago.
It's very big.
Yes, and that one about 8 months ago. Yeah. And then the boy said, the baby. So many babies. Yeah. The baby more active
Yeah.
than life human.
Yeah.
The baby more active.
Explore everything.
Yes.
Very loud.
Yeah, very loud. And this is the gibbon family. This is the North yellow cheek gibbon.
Yeah.
They distribute in the rest the North in Vietnam. And they live in the natural maximum about 200 individuals. I will send red list in danger. Did you know the male have a black color hairs and female have a yellow color hairs? Yeah. They have the longest short arm. And did you know the baby you was born in? Male and female have yellow color hairs. So about 1 year they change black color hairs. And they keep the black color hairs from 3 years old to 5 years old.
Oh, okay.
When you go adult, from 6 to 8 years old, if it's female, they change yellow color hairs, and male keep the black color hairs.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a different color hairs. But different langur. The langur eats only leaves. The gibbon, they eat leaves, fruits, and vegetables.
Everything.
Everything. No meat.
They are very not so loud like the others.
The sow white gibbon. The sow white gibbon. They live in the south in Vietnam, and it's a natural maximum about. They live in the natural maximum about 65 individuals. 65. Yeah. And because the Asian red list, they are quite in danger. The baby was born in the captivities about 2 years ago.
He's very active. The baby is very active.
Yes.